Greetings everyone and welcome back to The Long Dark. I am L2 and I have been playing this game. I'm currently on my 12th try under Stalker Mode, and it has been interesting to say the least. I'm at 4 days, 19 hours, 27 minutes. Currently I'm at the camp office, and why don't we just jump back in and see how we are. It looks like I'm at 72%. I wonder why. I cannot even remember. Let's take a peek. Looks like, we're just in the camp office. We must be near the bed. What time is it here? 2 hours of darkness left. Looks like I'm pretty stinking hungry. What kind of food do we have? And that's why I'm hungry. We've got no food. Okay, well, why don't we do this? It's not going to do any good to wander about in the dark. So we will go ahead and sleep for another, say, 4 hours. That'll get us 2 hours into the daylight time. And hopefully it won't be storming and we can go out and forage for some food. Let's see, we're at 12 hours. Okay, very good. Let's see, we're more than likely thirsty and quite hungry. Yes, we are. So let's go ahead and take a drink. And the other thing that we'll do is go ahead and take the unequip the lantern. Not like we're going to need that out there. We are carrying a couple of knives and a couple of axes. We don't need the extra weight, so I'm thinking what we'll do is go downstairs here. As you can see, there's a corpse here we've already checked. We've pretty much already scoured this house. Great place to be, but not a whole lot of stuff for us. We've laid out some sticks. We've got a birch sapling and a maple sapling, which will make eventually a bow and some arrow shafts. But I'll tell you what we'll do here is this. This cabinet is now empty. We've searched it. We'll use it to store away some stuff. And that way we won't have to carry everything that we don't need. Let's see, we got a 78 and a 53% axe. I'll tell you what we'll do is we'll, since I don't think we have a sharpening stone yet, and it looks like we don't, what we'll do is we'll stash, wait, I take that back, we do. So what we'll do is we'll stash away the 78, and we'll stash away the 98 knife, and we'll keep the two that are less. Let's see, sewing kit. Got 2 sewing kits. Alright, so we've put away those. Now let's see. We probably don't need to carry 2 sewing kits, but you know what? One's down to 50%, so yeah, we're gonna leave it. We're carrying 7 pounds of reclaimed wood. Let's put back some of that. Let's say transfer half of that in here. There we go. Alright, rifle cleaning kit. Well, we don't have a rifle yet, but you know, whatever. Let's see. This lantern's at 44%. Doesn't have a whole lot of fuel. Let's put the good one in here as a backup, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so that looks about like all that we can really transfer for the moment. The rest of the stuff, well, you know what, we can transfer some of this. No, you know what, yeah, let's go ahead and transfer some of this over. It'll free up some weight. So we're down to 47.5, or almost 48 pounds. That's not too bad. So let's go with that. Alright, so back. Alright, so we need to get outside and see what we can find. Let's see, do we have any fishing gear? We do. Look at that. We have fishing tackle. Okay, good. Food, we may have to head out and try to do some fishing. Now, first thing we want to see is how cold it is outside. And if there's any wolves. We'll see what happens here. Looks pretty still. Something's moving around over this way. Looks like, oh, look at that. There is a wolf out there on the lake. We might be able to move down here, though. One of the things for survival that's good to know is that down here at the edge of the lake, let's see if we can spot any of these. Yes, look at this. Cattails. Now, the reason those are a great thing to find are because the heads of the cattails we can use for starting fires. But the stalks give us just a bit of energy, just a bit of calories. Not a whole lot, but they do give us a bit. So that looks like that wolf has moved further on up the ice. That's a good deal. Let's see what we can find here. How fast are we losing heat? Two notches per. Alright, so what we can do now is just look around here to see if there are any others that have heads on them, and we'll grab those. Sometimes they're kind of prolific, and then sometimes they are very sparse, and it looks like we're getting a bit of a sparse population of it. Wouldn't you know it? Isn't that just the way it is? That's okay. Alright, we'll do a little back and forth across the lake here and see what we can find. Ultimately, what I would like to do... What is that? Oh, it's up inside of a rock. Okay, that's great. But I want to get to one of those fishing huts over there, because then we can do some fishing. Now, one thing I have found is that if you get too close to the wolves, they're going to attack. Now, the good thing is this. We do have bandages. We have peroxide. We have pain pills. So we've got everything we need to survive a wolf attack. But personally, I would still like to avoid it if I can. Now, granted, if we kill it, we get pelts, we get meat, we get sinew, or guts that we can turn into bowstrings and things like that. But I still would like to avoid it if we can. But sometimes you just can't. Oh look, there's more cattail heads down there too. We really, really need those, so we're going to have to chance it and get a little closer. Alright, we got those. What about these? Hey, but look at that. We got them too. Without drawing the wolf. Hot diggity dogs. That's a good thing. Look, more cattail heads. Let's grab them. Alright. Grab some more. Grab some more. And grab some more. Like I say, they may not be much, but you know what? They're a heck of a lot more than nothing. There's a deer over there. There might be some more cattail heads that way, but you know what? I just want to get to a fishing hut, so I'm going to use a little bit of our stamina and take a little jog there. Now what I found is that it doesn't matter. Oh look, crows. That means there's a body or something over there. There's also another wolf, so let's not head that way right now. Tell you what, before we go ducking into there, because I don't know if wolves will follow you in. Wow, there's two wolves over there. Man, this is like Wolf Central out here. Alright, let's grab some more of these. Hey, you know, they may not be very tasty, but you know what? They're calories. And calories are calories. So, and we can use the fire starting material as well. That's always a plus. I know I'm not getting all of them. That's okay. It'd be okay to leave some of them here. I guess so that we can come back and find more in the future. I don't know. You know what? Screw that. Let's just grab them all. Alright. I just don't want to track that other wolf. Because if we track that wolf, and then there's another wolf that might come on us from the left, that would be probably not a good deal. So let's just get in here. No door on this thing, so I don't know if that will prevent a wolf coming in or not. What's this? Another hatchet. Hot dig. Alright, we got some wood. Oh, look at that. Fan-freaking-tastic. Something I've always noted is that you've got to look closely at the top, because sometimes the top of these will have like line or hooks on them, and if you don't look real closely, you might miss. Same thing with these shelves. You got to look pretty close to make sure you're not missing something, because sometimes it's real easy to miss it. Alright, let's check these drawers. Not much in there. How about in here? Alright, we got some metal parts. Oh, and oh, hot diggity stinking dogs. Alright, we're going to take a look at that right now. Yeah, we're going to put that on right away. Look at that. Now, oh, I forgot we picked up this fleece sweater. Now, if we put this on, does it take something off? It did, didn't it? It took off this. the thin wool sweater. Now this has a plus 1717 for warmth and wind chill. This has, oh, a 0.04. No, you know what? We're going to put this on, and we'll harvest the cloth out of this. That's another piece of cloth for us right there. And the reason that's important, oh, look at that. We're getting hungry. So let's do this real quick before we go forward. We've got 14 of these cattails. See, 150 calories. Yeah, there it is. Tough, not very filling, but edible. So let's at least get some calories into us so we can get rid of that stomach thing. Hate to be hungry. And the good thing is this, we've got wood on board, so we can make a fire when we need to. Now let's see. Okay, we're still losing heat, so that's not great. Is there anything in our clothing that we can repair? Our shoes are nearly gone. Look at that. That's part of the problem right there. Let's do a repair on the wool scarf we just picked up and see if that helps us with our heat retention. Down to 9 hours of daylight. Alright. Let's see. Nope, that hasn't helped us. So I think what we're going to have to do is this. We're going to have to go ahead and get a little fire going here. 72%. Let's go to the wood matches. That gives us a 5% kick. If we can get a fire going, then what we'll do is we'll use that to warm up while we're fishing. And then what we can do is if we catch some fish, we'll cook them as well. But that, I guess part of that's going to depend on, oh man, part of that's going to depend on us being able to get a fire going. Okay, let's try it again. Back to the wood benches. Come on, fire. Cut us a break. Cut us a break, gods of fire. The fire gods. Treat us right. Give us a little warmth. Come on. Oh man, that's 2. Okay, let's try it again. Still going. And in case you're wondering, there's no difference between the cattail heads and the fire Tyndall bundles. They both give you the same percentage of potential fire starting. Blow on that fire. Let's get a fire going. Come on. It's roaring. That's a good sign, guys. Usually roaring means we're going to make it. And we did make it. So let's throw on that log. That gives us, what, an hour and 1 minute? Throw on some of the reclaimed wood. That gets up to 2 hours. Let's do 3 hours, and we'll save some of that wood. Alright, let's see how that does for us. Look at that. We're warming up. So now what we got to do is this. We got to open up that hole. Now we've got... Let's look at our items here real quick. Let's see. The axe we picked up is 53%. The knife is 80. Alright, or no, the axe we picked up is 86%. So let's do this. Let's use the axe, or the hatchet, or the pry bar it says. Okay, let's do the hatchet. Seems to me that would bust a hole in that ice real quick. Let's see how long it takes. From 9 hours to 8 hours. Wow, it took us an hour? Alright, let's fish for... Well, let's look at our fire. How much... Alright, let's throw some more wood in there. Add fuel. Alright, we're up to 3 hours and 30 minutes. So now let's fish for, let's say, 3 hours. Hear the wolves outside, but apparently they can't get to us. That's awesome. Because if they could have, I'm sure we'd have been gotten by now. Well, that was a good sized fish. And there goes our shoes, guys. Man, that sucks. Alright, first things first. Let's cook. Oh, we need to. No, first things first, let's add some wood. Yeah. Hour and 20 minutes. Let's cook this fish that we picked up. Because we're obviously getting pretty hungry. 5 hours of daylight, but you saw it started to get overcast out there too. Okay, we got a bass. Alright, and that's that. Let's see how many calories we got there in those two pieces of fish. 500 calories there. 1,200 calories. Alright, you know what? We're going to go ahead and eat that bass now. Then we'll eat a couple more of these stalks. That'll get us over 1,500 calories. And we haven't been there in a long time, guys, so that's good. Alright, we're going to break that hole open again with the hatchet. Shouldn't only take a second, actually. There we go. And 5 hours of daylight. Let's do 2 more hours of fishing. Cross our fingers. Alright, we got another fish, and we got another fish. Alright, you know what? Good enough for government work. Let's see how our temp is. Temp-wise, it looks like we're doing good. Oh, sorry, I hit the wrong button there. Alright, so what we need to do now is we need to get back to the cabin. Looks like the wolf is between us and the cabin. So what we'll do is we're going to book it over here to this left hand, or this side, and hope that we can skirt around him like we did before. Looks like we're a bit on the thirsty side here. Alright, let's get something to drink here real quick. Now, you probably know this, but technically you don't have to fight wolves. Oh, look at that wolf. It is coming right at us. What the heck is up with that? Alright, let's run back towards the... here. And now he's going off to the side. What is up with him? Alright. Maybe he'll... It's like he's doing this on purpose, isn't he? He's trying to keep us from getting home. Well, we've got food in us and we've got water in us. So I guess if we have to take on a wolf, now would be a great time. So let's do it. Attack wolf. Alright, let's quickly take care of our injuries. We can do that real quick. Stop attack. Alright. A part of me wants to chase after that rascal and give him what for, but you know what? The fact that we did this where we did this, which is pretty close to the cabin, he's gonna run around here and he's gonna die. So he might just die right close to the cabin for us. And if he does, well then all the better. You know, we did pretty good. We came through that with only a sprained wrist or sprained ankle, whatever that was. That ain't bad at all. Let's eat another piece of that fish. I wonder if that's why he came after us, because we had that fish on us. I don't know. But I do know this. We survived, and that is what matters. And we've got 2 more pieces of fish that we can cook up. So, I'm a happy camper. I am a happy camper. What time is it? 2 hours of darkness left? Or daylight left? You know what we're going to do? We're going to break down... I know I should have probably just chased after him, but you know what? We didn't, so sue me, right? Alright, because I want to do this, because that's 5 pieces of wood. Chances are we'll find his body out here sometime in the morning. So, and if not right out here, it'll probably be not too far away. Because he, you know, now that he's wounded, he's going to be circling to die. So, I think we did pretty good, guys. I think we did pretty stinking good. Anyway, hey, thanks for joining me for the Long Dark. This is L2. Let's just stay alive out there and survive.